Hello, 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 Awaken Spiritual Community. Was that not perfect timing? Ricky Byers ended out saying, in my soul, Lord, I can feel you in my soul. And we get to say, welcome to Awaken. Welcome to Awaken Spiritual Community. For those of you that are joining us online, welcome to Awaken Spiritual Community. One of the things that we like to say is that if you are visiting with us for the first time, welcome as a visitor. Every single time after that, you are family, yes. You are family. You are family. Yes, you are family. And so while we are in this moment of you being family, yes. For those of you that are joining us online, we just had a wonderful surprise of our Reverend, a Minister of Education, just joined us. We are excited. Those of you that are here and in the place, I'm going to ask you, you ready? Silence your phones. I'm going to ask you to grab your phone, make sure it's on vibrate, make sure there's no sound, because we want to make sure that you give yourself the opportunity to be present in this moment, to connect with your neighbor and connect with spirit and just allow spirit to be through and show up as you and all of the good, delicious stuff that we carve out time in our schedule to show up here. We want to receive it all, right? Mm-hmm. And so we want to silence our phone so we don't get in the way of that. If you are joining us at home or wherever you are, give yourself the opportunity, the permission to not be distracted. So put away anything that's going to distract you and just let yourself focus on in. Yes, yes? Yes. All right, so with that, I'm going to invite you to take a collective breath with me. Let's inhale and exhale as the phones go on vibrate, as the phones are silenced. Yes. Let us do that one more time. Let's take a collective breath, inhaling. And exhaling, yes, knowing all the goodness, knowing all of, I like the word deliciousness just keeps coming up in my mind, right? To describe just what the energy and the presence that I feel in this moment. And then one final breath, collective, intentional, allowing you to connect with right now, this moment. Let's take it in. And breathe it out. And as you breathe that out, I'm going to invite you to know a truth with me. I'm going to invite you to know the truth that there is one mind, there is one life, there is one energy source that flows through everything. That life source, that universal mind, some may call it God, some may call it spirit, whatever you call it, it connects all of us. It works through us and shows up as us, yes? Yes. And what we know in this moment, what we remember, is that every word that is going to be spoken, every song that's going to be sung, every interaction, every energetic exchange is a representation of that one mind. And what we know is that is good. Can I say it's delicious again? Yeah, it's delicious. And so we receive it, and we just declare that whatever it is that you need, whatever it is that you desire, that you will walk away from this experience having that, knowing that, encountering that. We release that word back into the law, and we know that it is done. Amen, ashe, and so it is. Are we ready to dig into this? Yes. Today is a magnificent day. Let us use our clicker and get the clicker to work. Can you press maybe like resume slideshow? And we were doing some last minute work, so just a little bit of technical difficulty, but it's all good, right? Everything works perfectly and in proper order. And it's easy when you know how. And it's easy when you have a master back there who has some excellent energy working. Yeah. It's amazing. So let me just tell you, when you click slideshow and then you click resume, Yeah, so I'm so excited. And let me tell you why I'm excited. I'm excited because we have some really good stuff going on. I don't know if you picked up Minister Shari, how she doesn't say, awaken, here we go. Have you all noticed that? Yeah. She doesn't say that. She says, awaken, here we grow. Here we grow. Awaken, here we grow. We're expanding, right? Here we grow. We're maturing. Here we grow. Think of all of those characteristics and adjectives that grow means. And we're going to be able to show you how we are doing that as we grow. Yeah, as we grow. I love it. For those of you that are joining online, it's fun when you're in person.
This is my cue.
This is your cue.
Great day.
Awesome.
This is how we're going to do this right now. So you got to be able to be in the flow and ready. Always be ready, right? So that's going to be a precursor to we were born for this shift. Huh? So we're going to know that right now, but everything in your path and your life has prepared you for this time such as this. So we got our AV team in the back working it out. We get ready to go through our vision and mission statements that we know in our hearts. Taking a deep breath. And here we go, awaken. There she go. Okay, we're going to do the vision. Oh, no, we're going to do our meet and greet song. Well, let's go with the song. Thank you. We got Eddie Watkins Jr. in the house. We are awakening. That is our new song for our meet and greet. And you all love it when he played it. And now we're going to start embodying that every day, but every Sunday. Come on.
We are awakening.
We can bring that music up a little bit more in the house.
Yes. Man, we took that energy up just a little bit higher, didn't we? Yes. I love it. We are Awaken spiritual community. And we are awakening. Yes. Is that amazing? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so let us, Minister Shari was talking about the vision and the mission, the thing that we know in our heart. Let us say it together. Let us affirm this out loud. What is our vision? Read this with me. We are a global community that recognizes, honors, and nurtures the dignity and uniqueness of all people and the oneness of creation. Ooh, breathe that in. Yes. There aren't many spaces that are intentional about recognizing and honoring and nurturing the dignity and uniqueness of all people, that aren't intentional about honoring and nurturing the oneness of all creation. That is powerful, y'all. And the way that we do this is how? Let's read it together. We connect through the energy of loving kindness, spiritual practice, and sacred service. We are intentional about that. Awesome. Okay, so we talked about Awaken, here we grow. Let's look at some things. Listen, guess what we have? Yes, yes, yes. For those of you, I told you to silence your phones, but if you have your phone, check out our new website. Yeah, that is the homepage, awakeningcarolina.org. And when you go on that website, you'll be able to join us live. Our services, our weekend service, right from the website. You'll see all of our events that we have coming up. And this is what I want to make sure of. If you are not receiving text messages, if you're not receiving those upcoming details, then text the word right now, love, L-O-V-E. Text that word to 844-992-3033. And if you want to do it later, then go ahead and take a picture. But make sure you do that. Text the word love to 844-992-3033. And what is that going to do? Immediately, you are going to get a text message that gives you a little form to fill so that we can collect your name, your phone number, your email. And then we are going to make sure that you know all about the ways in which we are growing, right? We have a wonderful young lady. Her name is Shari, who is responsible for sending out the information and letting you all know what we have coming up, all right? So make sure you text that information, love, right? So community events. We have a free event coming up from our beautiful Dr. Leslie Wells, and she is doing Discovering Faith Consciousness. And I'm going to tell you what, she is a phenomenal spirit, conduit, right? And she is going to come up quickly and share a little bit about this event. Yes, come on up, share. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I was blessed with a lot of years of mystery and not understanding what was going on, but having these clues come to me. Does anybody get that? Like, what is this about? Is this a sign? And why do I keep seeing that same thing over and over? And it had to do with this theme of Eve, okay? Ultimately, I moved from New Zealand, which is where I lived when this whole thing started. I was there a long time. And I moved back to the United States, and in 2012, every time I got in the shower, I was getting these downloads of information. Now, I learned later what the Maoris say about water and the conduit that it is. Now I understand why we baptize with water, okay? But that energy coming on the crown chakra, and I was downloaded an understanding of the human journey from the beginning of time on planet Earth. And there's 3 eras. And I'm called now to teach and share because there's gifts and tools in this message that help everyone navigate with where we're at now and move into our destiny as conscious creators on planet Earth. That is the message of faith consciousness and the 3 eras and the gifts that come. So this is going to be a free introduction of faith consciousness and the 3 eras. There's one that's happening at Alara International on October 1st. That's like a week from Tuesday or Monday.
Yeah, already happened, October 1st.
I'm sorry, what happened to me?
It's all right, it's okay.
I was channeling confusion for a minute. Okay, and now we're into clarity. So anyway, we're going to have, there are actually new dates at those other places too, but here on the 26th, on Sunday afternoon, we're going to have that free talk. And these are leading up to an event, which is a half-day retreat here on November the 15th. It's normally $140, and everybody from Awaken and Heartlight get to come for half price. So if you'd like to come, it's a 4-hour event, and there's some powerful activations that you get to take away with you as a part of your energetic field reorganized. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. That is wonderful, and thank you for offering that to our community. Yeah, for being a blessing in that way. So I'm going to switch over to another community event that we have coming up. We don't have a flyer, but our own Pastor Esai is not just our own Esai here, musician, but she is the pastor of her own church, if you can come up here, her own spiritual community, and they have something.
Hi. Can everybody take your phone out and go to Instagram? And everything will be right there. So this Friday, I celebrate 10 years as a pastor. Whoop, whoop, wee. I'm grateful. And so Saturday, the 18th, I will be having my 10th anniversary celebration, and you're welcome to join me. If you can go to Instagram and you can type in _outreach sanctuary, _outreach_sanctuary CLT. That's my website. You can learn about what I do. What I do is I go into the world and I take all the arts that I have been endowed with, and I help people feel better about their lives. That's what I do, and I've been doing it for 10 years. So come if you don't have anything to do. It'll be fun, okay? That's it.
Awesome. Instagram, you said _outreach sanctuary CLT. So we want to follow her, and then we also want to make sure that we can support and attend that event if we're free. Yes, yes. Love sharing and promoting and highlighting the beautiful, wonderful, delicious talents that we have in this spiritual community. Speaking of some things that we have in this spiritual community that we are doing on October 30th.
Hello, great day, everyone. All right, so as we mentioned last week, we are going to be hosting our first annual trunk or treat right here at Heartlight. Woohoo! It's going to be the day before Halloween, so Thursday, October 30th. We are looking for volunteers. We're going to be having face painting, balloon animals, I believe. We're also going to be showing Coco at 7 o'clock, and the event is going to be from 6 to 9. So if you can volunteer in any capacity, if you can come early to help set up, if you can bring your car decorated with some candy to give out to kids, that's what we need the most of. And again, any other talents you may have. Invite. We have some flyers. Let me know if you want any of those, but definitely invite. Share it on Facebook. Tell your neighbors. Invite everybody. We're very excited.
Absolutely, absolutely. And also, yes.
And so one more. First, I want to give a huge thank you to everybody who has donated for Girl Flow this month, this past month. Thank you so much. That box is almost completely full, which is incredible. As we've been doing for the past few weeks, we've had a donation box out for a local nonprofit called Girl Flow. Girl Flow's mission is to address period poverty in Mecklenburg, Gastonia, and Cabarrus County. So a lot of young girls and a lot of young women don't have access to period products. This can cause them to have to use unsafe products like clothing, tissues, or have to use their period products for much longer than intended, which we know can cause some serious health issues. So Girl Flow takes donations from people like us, and they distribute it to those schools across those 3 counties. So we have the Girl Flow box here today. This is going to be the last week we have the box here. However, we are going to continue this partnership. If you did not have a chance to get in a donation and you would still like to, just see me. I'll make sure that it gets dropped off to Girl Flow within the upcoming weeks. And like I said, we are hoping to continue this partnership. I hope to have more information for you soon about a potential volunteer opportunity that I hope we can all take part in about a month or so.
Deliveries come here.
Yes. Yes, we had a delivery here from Amazon. So if that was you, thank you so much. That was great.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Yes, and as she was talking about, if you were joining us online, take a quick screenshot of this. You have our information if you want to continue to send things to us for this partnership, then that is absolutely encouraged. Yes, what a generous community that we are and that we have. Sliding right into that, another resource that we have been really intentional about is partnering with not just things that where we can help the organization, but also partnering with organizations that can help people in our community. And this is one. So if you or someone that you know that is in Mecklenburg County, if they are in need of some food support, right? Whatever that looks like for them, then I encourage you to share this information with them. Or if that is you, then fill out the form. You'll see on this slide that there is no income requirement and everything is kept confidential. And one of the things that I absolutely love about this community is remember we talked about that, right? There's no judgment here. There's no shame here because that's not God. Yes? Yes? Yes. Excellent. And we're in another month, so guess what's happening on October 26th? Ask and Awaken. What is Ask and Awaken? It is an opportunity for us to come together as a spiritual community to celebrate our birthdays, to celebrate anniversaries, to celebrate all of the wonderful things that are going on in each other's lives, and to ask those questions that you have, right? When you think about this new thought or science of mind, or you just think about your life and what's going on, we have some awesome individuals that we use as resources. Reverend Ned, Minister Shari, right? Yes, and but the resurrection, right? Like I grew up Christian, and what this whole resurrection, and I heard that it really wasn't a real event. Like it was just, can you break that down for me in Golgotha and what that actually is? But anywho, yes, thank you. And I'll take that now so I don't forget, thank you. And so if you have those questions, then that is the time, that is the space that we make for that. And then the most important thing is that we get to eat some good food, right? It's potluck. So everyone brings some really good, delicious stuff, and we just fellowship, break bread together, and ask questions, and just really form a bond in our community. We have some marketing material. We would love for you all to take some of these postcards. They have our events happening on the back as well. We've got our trunk or treat, and we have our holiday party that is coming up in December. And wherever you are in community, in the larger community, share this. I was at an event yesterday, and the event was held at a therapy center, wellness center, and they have people that come in and out. I said, can I leave some of these? Absolutely, she said, and I left some on the table. So we are responsible for Awaken's growth, right? Remembering our vision and remembering our mission. Excellent. All right, and then affirmative prayer. Affirmative prayer treatments. Man, if you desire to know the truth, to have someone stand in truth, remind you of the truth, not the facts, but the truth. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Then I encourage you to reach out to our practitioners. They will be available this today after service in the Lighthouse, and then also online. Email us. Let us know what we can stand in truth with you on, right? And as these things are demonstrated, because what we know to be true and what we declare happens because what? It is the law, right? So as they are demonstrated, then email us and let us know so that we can share in that blessing and in that joy. Yes, yes?
Yes.
Yes, yes. And we are always going to tell you that we need your special sauce, because guess what? We do. We absolutely do. So whatever that hidden talent is that you have, or maybe even not so hidden, whatever it is that you want to offer, we have space for that, the way that God expresses God's self through you. We can use that. Yes, yes.
Yes.
Excellent, excellent. And now we will transition to our science of mind. Yes.
Hello, everybody.
Great day.
Okay, today comes from Science of Mind, personalizing patterns. Life is a thing of infinite variety, never repeating itself, but always seeking a unique expression through each created thing. John Heffernan. Since our personal subconscious is really the place where we use the universal law of mind, it logically follows that the images of thought and belief that are held in our consciousness automatically and continuously provide the patterns on which the law of mind shall work for us. Possibly, we might compare the action of this universal mind to an infinite reservoir of water high up in the mountains. We already have the pipe laid from this reservoir to our dwelling. It is piped into the kitchen, the bathroom, and perhaps into various other places in the house. We turn on the faucet and out it flows. The water flowing through the pipes does not know whether we're going to use it to boil eggs or make ice cubes. And of course, it knows nothing about a complicated sprinkler system for the lawn. However, the day arrives when this system is installed. We lay the pipe and every few feet put in an outlet. Next, we turn on the water and automatically the lawn is sprinkled. We have given a new form to a fluid that has no design within itself relative to us until we gave it one. In like manner, we personalize all the laws of nature we use. Lessons in spiritual mind healing. This clear metaphor of water delivery system spells out how we personalize an impersonal creative principle which subconsciously knows what it's doing in a general sense, but not why or toward what end. Consciously, we have plans and lay pipe, so to speak, to achieve a particular outcome of improved conditions. Affirmation. I expect everything I do to prosper and new and wonderful experiences to come to me. Let's say it together. I expect everything I do to prosper and new and wonderful experiences to come to me. And so it is. Now I have the weekly highlight. This is honoring Jose G. Vasquez during Hispanic Heritage Month. Well, this week, as a part of our celebration of Hispanic Heritage Month, our center lifts up the artistry and vision of Jose G. Vasquez, a Charlotte-based visual artist and poet whose work bridges Mexican memories and American experiences. Having lived in the United States for nearly 30 years, Jose finds inspiration in the people and places he encounters, from bustling cities to quiet towns, capturing their essence through photography, poetry, and mixed media art. Using salvaged and found materials, he transforms what others might overlook into works of meaning and beauty, affirming his belief that things, just like people, deserve a second chance. How beautiful. Jose's art has been featured locally at the Mint Museum, Vapa Center, Johnson C. Smith University, and UNC Charlotte. Through his collaborations with MAS Plus Art and the Obra Collective, he continues to uplift and amplify Latinx artists across our region. And so, we affirm that through every brushstroke, photograph, and poem, Spirit expresses its infinite creativity, reminding us that heritage, like art, is a living expression of divine beauty unfolding through us all. And so it is.
I just want to tune in and continue with this theme of the reading, those vessels that water flows through, that formless water that's being moved and directed by what it's flowing through. And remember that we are those water hoses here on planet Earth, that we are vessels, and we are channeling living water, and we can become conscious of what's flowing through us and direct it, and actually call in intentionally higher and higher levels of what it is we're bringing through. And today I wanted to, I felt like the same thing was showing up with the art, okay? That even art are vessels of consciousness coming through. And people are able to be ministered to through that, different people in different ways, by what they're in harmony with, what they're a frequency matched to. They're getting a message or an energy that's unique to them. Now, similarly, we're all able to be channels of frequencies in all of the forms that we express, in what we look like, even in our eyes, in our words that we speak, in the sounds that come through us through our own throat chakra. And once I was blessed, when I did live in New Zealand, to be called over and over to a piano that was sitting in a house that I was renting a room from. And one day I was like, why? And I sat down and looked at those keys, and Spirit brought a message that said, there's no wrong notes. And when I got that word, I picked up my hands, placed them on the keys, and music started coming through both of my hands to the point that I was sobbing. It was just a communion with the divine. Now, I'm saying that these things can spontaneously happen to any of us, and if we know and allow ourselves to actually invite that consciousness to come through and express, you might be amazed. What I want to share with you today, I was going to bring Dina here in person, but she wasn't able to make it. We're going to bring through a recording of my new friend Dina, actually an old friend who's resurfaced in my life, bringing through channeled, unplanned sounds, language, spiritual words, as well as music that through the piano, a pianist who's channeling that as well. So this is the divine flowing through voice and piano instrument. And I'm inviting all of us in this meditation to tune into ourselves as that. Feel the presence that's flowing through these sounds. Take a deep breath in, focus on your heart. Exhale slowly and let your eyes close. Allowing for that which is unplanned, that which isn't understood by the mind, to be a consciousness that can mindlessly flow through you when you allow it. A vibration, a frequency that when allowed can even direct your mind, your words, not coming from this lower self, but from realms beyond this realm, that we can be a bridge. Focus on the weight of your body against the chair and your feet on the floor, being supported on this earth, connecting your root chakra. And feel yourself as a luminous being, connecting with your crown chakra. Take a deep breath in, and in the energy of this channeled sound, as you exhale, let a little hum come through your throat. Feel the flow of that which is uncontrived, spontaneously moving in this room, through your body, through your mind, through your voice. Shankaya Shankaya Sunkoa. Shankaya Sankaya Shunkoa. Allow your spirit to be ministered to by that which we don't understand. Allow for heavenly realms to touch you now in this room, in this body, rearranging the energetic field that you are in this world. And whisper this with me now. Take a deep breath in. I am a vessel of divine. I am a vessel of divine. Thank you. And again, take a deep breath in. Let it out slowly, feeling yourself as that water hose of the living water of spirit that's flowing through you. The more you invite it and the less you become, the more that which is beyond this lower perception moves into this world through you. Amen. Be blessed. And speak with me now. I am light. I am light. Thank you. And you can open your eyes.
I'm doing this on purpose because 2 weeks ago I couldn't do this. September 27th, I had my third stroke, and I couldn't do this, and I couldn't talk to you the way I'm talking to you now. So God is a healer. So this little song that I'm going to do is a little song that I borrowed from my former faith tradition. Just want to thank you forever and ever and ever for all you've done. I'm grateful for me. Blessings and glory and honor, they all belong to you. Thank you, Spirit, for blessing me. That's how it feels today. Just wanna thank you. You can join me. Forever and ever. Hang on to the words you know. And ever for all you've done for me. Blessings and glory and honor, they all belong to you. Thank you, Spirit, for blessing me. Just wanna thank you forever and ever and ever for all you've done all. The doctor told me I wouldn't sing. You've done for me. So I'm grateful. Blessings and glory and honor, they all belong to you. Thank you, Spirit, for blessing me. Y'all got time to sing one more for me? Thank you forever and ever and ever for all you've done for me. Blessings and glory and honor, they all belong to you. Blessings and glory and honor. This is how I wake up every day. I wake up with gratitude. I start my day by thanking the Creator for waking me up. That's the best gift ever. Because if you're going to be here, you ought to be grateful. Blessings and glory and honor, they all belong to you. Thank you, Spirit, for blessing me, for blessing me.
Thank you, Pastor Esau. Thank you, Spirit. Can I have some more volume, please? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Dr. Leslie. Thank you, Kami. Thank you for each and every one of you. And Reverend Ned, so glad to see you. Thank you, Sharon. And Delia, glad to have you in the house. I tell you, thank you, Spirit, for all you've done for me. Now, you know, through our talks, when we can identify that we are one with Spirit, can we say thank you? Can we say thank you? Can we say thank you, Shari? Thank you, Kami. Speaking to yourself.
Thank you.
Knowing that we are part of that greater whole.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And when I like to say these things, because I want you, if you're feeling uncomfortable, I want you to recognize it. I want you to recognize it so that you can discover. It's like you being in a science lab. You're in the laboratory and see what you got to process through, what you got to work through. You got to work through some worthiness. You got to work through some identity issues, right? So that's why when I say those things to provoke, like, are you squirming a little bit? Huh? Because this is the time to get the work done. Because we were born for this shift. She was like, what? Say that again. We were born for this shift.
Talk about it.
Did y'all hear the F or what? Yeah. It's in there. It's in there. It's in there. It's like Prego. It's in there. We were born for this shift. So in the midst of the chaos, what appears to be chaos, in the midst of the deconstruction, have you all ever, you've seen where there was a fire and the fire destroyed the land and there was a charred, blackened earth, thinking nothing else would be made of that land or that soil, but to know that that was all part of the process. That charred land then becomes blanketed by a beautiful lavender flower, or weed actually. It's called fireweed. And when you look it up, y'all got your phones out, you can do fireweed and you can see a beautiful flowering weed. That nature by design, come on now, nature by design said, I'm gonna put this beautiful thing in this charred earth.
Okay.
That only came about because the fire and the heat bust open that seed. Y'all settle with that for a day. It was required that the fire had to be there. It was required that the deconstruction had to happen. The charring had to happen for this seed to break open. And in the process of that seed breaking open, created minerals and newness and new life. everybody in this room done been through the fire. Have you been the one that been through the fire? Is it you? I know it was me. I'm going to raise my hand.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to raise my hand because I was born for this shift. I went through some fire. Some of it was caused by me at my own hands. Yes, most of it. I'm going to say, I'm going to be accountable. By ignorance. Or also by plan. That my higher self said, maybe you need to go through this process so that you can then crack open. Who has been through the cracking open stage? Come on now. Now, did you crack open for no reason? Or were you born for this shift?
Come on, talk about it.
So are we going to see the fruit? Because this is the time right now when I said, oh, we don't want to play church. I don't want to be just sitting up here. It's time when they say many hands make light work. You know what Spirit said. Many voices, many feet, many hands make light work. Yeah, you see that? Come on now. She said the NLP in the room. Make light. The illumination work.
That's good.
You are the light.
Help us.
That's good.
It's time to make it work. It's time for you to be the pure essence of the fruit that you carry. And with that, that means there's duplication, right? There's duplication. It's just not us sitting here and then we get fed and then we need to see how are we feeding others? How are we helping others to activate and ignite and crack open? And they're going to do that by seeing your fruit. When you were at the piano, regardless of whatever showed up, you are allowing us to see Spirit in action. When Dr. Leslie said she was at the piano in the key, when I tell you that was in my thought the other day, I said, I want to play so bad. I should just sit at the piano and just go ahead and just let, when I was a child. But for that to unfold, and she said it. Sometimes people, we're saying things that we don't know the imprint that we're having on others. That is needed and necessary. Should I say this at the water fountain at work? Should I say this to someone at the bus stop waiting? Should I give this loving thought or idea to someone in passing? Yes. The answer is yes. Many hands, voices make light work.
That's good. Good stuff.
Because you were born for this shift. I think I want to say it a lot. People are like, Shari, you don't use certain languages. It makes me uncomfortable, but I think I was born for this shift. I really do. I know I was. And so in the midst of this, when I am a science nerd, and then we were saying the time that we're in, this time, this season, and I was like, well, what is time? What is time? And we know time is a construct. But it says time, when we're thinking about it, it says eternity is not endless time. It is the timeless now in which all things exist. And we struggle with knowing that everything is possible. When I say everything is possible, everything is possible. Healing, because you are whole. Abundance, because I was sitting out in my car waiting, and I'm looking at the trees, and I'm listening to Amy Steinberg and saying, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. And again, some people feel uncomfortable with saying that. Can you say I'm rich?
I'm rich.
Who can receive it? Am I rich?
I'm rich.
Feeling it, knowing I am rich, talking about my health, talking about my relationships, talking about my bank accounts, knowing abundance. And I looked up and saw this beautiful tree, and I saw the tree saying, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. With all the seeds that were dropping, just gloriously dropping seeds. It's fruit. Knowing that I have enough. I'm plentiful. I look around my room and it's cluttered at times. And I said, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. Because the things that we can see and access to know that Spirit just allow all these things to pour in. I deal with the unhomed. And they can still say, I am rich. I am rich. Even though we may say, oh, they're unhomed and they don't have a home or a house, but they say, I have health. Mm-hmm. I have life. Because we can get confused with those things. To know that having a living is not just say that you have life. In this construct, we are so busy going about living in this illusion of material things and gathering up enough nuts, but not even enough nuts and fruit to enjoy it. Because you're just so down in the grind. But now that we are born for this shift and realizing, do we really need all the things that we're being distracted by? Good. Good. And you realize your power. You realize your strength because so much is trying to distract you. They got to put more into the soup, more into it to try to distract you even more. When you look at health, the things that are in the foods, we were just talking about this earlier. The things that we have in our foods in these United States, that's not allowed anywhere else. Because why? Eyes are on, do you realize the world focuses on the United States? We don't recognize the power. It's not by accident that the UN meets here every September. In the world, we've been the world's attention because we have been the so-called melting pot. I say all of this to say that we were born for this shift. We can't be complacent and lackadaisical about what we have been put here to do. And not just put here, what we asked to do, what we get to do. We get to be a part of this shift. So, are you going to be one of the many feet, the many voices, the many hands that make the light work? If you are, raise your hand, please. If you are, raise your hand. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come on, we got 2 hands. People raise 2 hands. Yes, 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 yes. Because it is time. It is time. And even though I keep saying the word time, and I know it's a construct, but in this time and space, that's the language that we're using, but we're also modeling into a 5D coming out of the construct, knowing the truth and the wholeness of what is. And all there is one source. That you and I are one with. That's all there is. That's it, that's all. And so when we look at someone else in a blue house, a red house, a white house, they are an expression of us, an expression of the divine. And so when I used to say God talking to God, Reverend Claire, God talking to God. And then sometimes in this moment, let's take a moment, closing our eyes, seeing ourselves, looking down at ourselves, zooming up out of this world, looking down at the earth as a beautiful display, a beautiful blue swirl, circle, water, earth, and looking down. It's like when you're up in the airplane and you look down, you no longer see the people. And now when you can look down and using our power and our presence, shining love and light through and down and around that globe, knowing that we are one with the one, and the power that we have collectively as one. Now open up our eyes and feeling that love, feeling that power, feeling that shift, and knowing that you are part of the shift. Because you were born for this shift, right? You were born for this shift. And so you can come on up. In the midst of this, there's so much more. We're going to have to go through this for another day. But I'm glad that you all brought into, you are signing up and have signed up and recognized and now being accountable to your call, that you are going to make the light work, allowing the light to work through you as you. And I am grateful for this time to work together with you. And so it is.
I'm gonna teach you 5 words. These 5 words got me through that third stroke. It wasn't as bad as the first one, the second. I want you to say, you are the air I breathe. The Spirit was with me and held me and kept me so that I could survive. To tell you that you can survive. If I can make it, you can make it. Because we all are needed for the shift. In all of the shifts of my life, Spirit has been true to Spirit, has kept me, cradled me. So you're going to help me sing this song. It goes like this. You are the air I breathe. You are the air I breathe. Your awesome presence living in me. You are my daily bread. You are my daily bread. Your awesome presence lives in me. And I'm desperate for you. And I'm lost without you. You are the air I breathe. You are the air I breathe. Your awesome presence moving in me. And I'm lost without you. And
that spirit source, the all that is in me, is in you, shows up through you, shows up through me, works as me, works as you, that we make light work. I was like, I see that. Yes. This is the time in our service that I get really excited about. I get excited about this spiritual practice that we call giving. I get excited about it, I think, because as a fireweed, right? Understanding, going through some of that fire, through that understanding that we call this conscious giving because, yes, it's intentional, but I believe that we also name it conscious giving because it's important that we have a particular consciousness when we are giving, right? And I get excited because it's an opportunity for me to consciously step into a consciousness of abundance. Yes? Yes. Do this with me. Ready? I'm going to ask you to take in a deep inhale. You ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's inhale. Hold it. Do not let it go for nothing. Don't ever let it go. We are just going to continue on with our day just like this. Continue on with our life, holding that breath. Can you do it, and for how long? That's preposterous. Let it go. Exhale. When we are in this space of conscious abundance, we realize that as we inhale, we are receiving. As we exhale, literally, we are giving back to life source. We are giving back to the earth, giving back to plants, to all of the things. And how crazy would it be for us to walk around out of fear, right? So as we step into this affirmation, even before we look to pay online or to pay in cash or however it is that you're doing, I want you to intentionally embody this abundance consciousness, because it's not just the amount that you give, it's not just what you give, but it's how you feel when you give it. It's knowing that you are giving from abundance, from source.
I just had to piggyback on that because I put this necklace up here for a reason. And it's out of abundance, out of the mouth of abundance, that this was gifted to me today. And that was just to show of operating in the law of circulation and being a cheerful giver. Always, that energy, you never know how it's going to flow back to you. And so just know that that energy is palpable. It's alive, and it wants to come back. Make it that it wants to run down, chase you down, and bring it back with his friends.
With all of the things. So let us repeat our conscious giving affirmation together. Yes?
Yes.
Divine love moving through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, all that I receive. Thank you, God, in me for the good in my life. Yes. And we're reminded, as Ricky Byers sings, as we pass around the baskets, I release and I let go. I release of anything that is unlike what I know to be true. Yes? Yes.
And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God.
We have several ways that you can give if you're watching online. You can go to our website, awakeningcarolina.org/give.
Only
spirit from my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. Struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Release, I let go. Let the spirit from my life. Know my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to get a choir in here one time. Y'all going to hear that stomping one day. Come on. It's going to happen, right? In the spirit, yes, I'm only here for God. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Megan. And knowing that this powerful gifting returns back into the loving expression of Source, and it circles the globe, coming back, bringing back its blessings and bountiful gifts, more than we could ever imagine and receive. And we openly receive it with love and joy. And we say thanks. And so it is. And I was focusing on these baskets because Reverend Christie would remind us that these baskets were created from women out of a village in Africa. And they created these out of love, and we send back love to them, and knowing that this circulates the globe. All right, thank you. And now for the children's affirmation. Again, we're talking to not only the young people, but also the child inside that might have missed this when we were younger. We're going to speak to ourselves just as though we were that age. So children, we see you, we hear you, we appreciate you, and we love you just the way you are. I know little Shari needed to hear that. I tell you, they used to say, it was like, she's so hard on herself. On my kindergarten paper. I was like, what was I doing being hard on myself at 5? But that's what was happening. So loving on her. So taking the time for us during this season and wanted to share, because this is what we call autumn and fall. And this is a time for us. Each season is a time for us to love on ourselves. But just to take the moment to be still and know that I am God expressed. You have to be able to be still. During this time, you have to be able to align during this time. You are a priority. I was a flight attendant for a moment, and in the midst of it, we had to say, you have to put the mask on yourself first before you can assist anyone else. We would say in less than 10 seconds, 13 seconds on a good day. But so much of us, as women or people, you want to go and help and pour into everyone else, but you have to make sure that you are aligned first. That mask is on you first. That's the alignment. Okay? All right. And is that where we are? Are we closing out now? Well, I guess I closed that part out. So in the midst, we're going to get into our circle right now. I just want everybody to know that you are a priority. Say, I am a priority. And I am worthy of all this good. Yes, yes. Let it flow. Who is open and willing and receptive to it? Let's join this circle in love. We let the love wash over us. Come on, Kami. We let it be. We let the peace wash over us. We let it be.
Grace. We let the grace wash over us. We let it be. Lift your voices and sing. We let the love. We let
Thank you. And you all create a fabulous new week and be the light. Because many hands make light work. Yes, yes, yes.